Today I will cover basic tips and tricks to clear the Naati CCL exam. As you already know that how this exam is conducted, there are two dialogues. Each is of 45 marks and you need to get 29 from each dialogue and 63 overall marks. So I will be discussing here that what tips and tricks you really need to focus on. First is vocabulary. We'll go in detail. Active listening, memory retention, notes taking, and reasonable accuracy. Now the question comes: what actually vocabulary means? Like what type of vocabulary we should learn? In which you like do daily conversation, plus where you go into like any government sector, you go to doctor or you go to lawyer or some parent-teacher meeting. So that type of vocabulary you must know to clear this exam. Okay, what if you don't know the vocabulary? Then what? What are you gonna do? So I would suggest here, just try to complete that sentence with that particular word which you don't know the meaning of that. Don't try to mess the whole sentence because it will cost you, more marks. For example, if I am writing here, this property is on sale, how you would interpret it? You know this word meaning, but you don't know the meaning of sale. You never heard. It's Hindi or Punjabi. Then how are you gonna interpret it? Yes, speak up.
You stuck over there, right? So
yes, you can stuck over there, and here you shouldn't mess the whole sentence. You just say यह ज़मीन सेल पे है.
Okay.
That's it. At least it won't, hinder your fluency, and you won't appear as you are hesitating a lot, you're giving so many pauses. No. Throughout the exam, you have to have smoothness in your speech. And next is active listening. What does mean of active listening? What do you understand of active listening?
While taking notes, if we miss something from there,
Uh-huh.
and like if we get confused, what can we do there?
No, we'll come notes taking. We'll come there. First we focus here. We'll come there definitely. I will tell you the notes taking, trick or something like that. So what does it mean from active listening? You can't sit there just a passive listener like a robot. No, you really need to give your full attention, or I would say just try to involve in the conversation so that you will take interest in that conversation, or you will be able to take all the notes. Just like see the two friends are talking and you are the third friend of them and you're just listening their conversation. This way this exam works. You have to properly involve in the conversation. Otherwise, if you are a passive listener, so you're gonna miss information. And it will cost you a lot of marks. For example, I give you example. A policeman is there and a man is here who is reporting about a thief. If a man is complaining about, oh, I saw a thief who ran away from a window, right? But when you were translating in your language, you said, चोर दरवाजे से भाग गया. What have you said? Instead of window, you have said door.
Yeah.
So this will cost lot of marks. So here you have to keep attention on minor details. Next is memory retention, which plays a great role. Of course, it's a human tendency that you can't write at the same pace you're listening, right? Definitely, if you're listening, you are supposed to miss few words. That's human tendency. But you have to practice fix, or you have to condition yourself, oh, okay, I have to memorize this thing. So if I will speak 4 sentences now, just try to take few of the information, few of the words, and just try to convert it. Good morning, Rahul. How are you today? What brings you here today, and how can I help you today?
नमस्कार राहुल, आप कैसे हो? आप किस सिलसिले में आप यहाँ पे आए हैं और मैं आपकी कैसे सहायता कर सकता हूँ?
Good, right? So just try to understand the whole conversation and just try to memorize it. When you will be able to memorize, when you are active and you are listening and you're totally involved in that conversation. Right? We have discussed so far vocabulary, active listening, and memory retention. So far, if anybody have questions, so you can ask me. Any doubt till now? So should we move further?
Yeah,
Right? So the fourth one is notes taking, where students are getting lot of difficulties. I will clearly mention this how to take notes. So we just erase this one. And I will explain in detail. Notes taking, right? Every person has different style. Some people prefer to write, prefer to take notes, or some don't. They say, okay, we'll memorize it. But I would say everybody should focus on taking notes, because when something is in front of us written, we can translate it easily, right? So just divide English, Hindi, or Punjabi, whatever your language is. Okay, definitely English notes you will take in English, in a small thing, good morning, how are you, how can I help you. Just listen carefully, is very important point. And now, as we are learning from childhood that we can translate our mother tongue into English very easily and very quickly. When there is a dialogue in Hindi, then straight away you have to take notes in English, which is quite easy and quick. जैसे कि मैं आज ठीक हूँ, I'm alright. मैं आपसे कुछ सहायता लेने आई हूँ. I came here to ask some help from you. Alright, just try to take notes in English. But what the confusion is here? Sometimes people take notes in English and they start translating this into Hindi again. So to keep specific, just write 2-3 words in Hindi so that you know, okay, I have to, translate this into English. Because it happens. People start, if there is a segmenting of Hindi, they start translating it to Hindi again. Because they have taken notes in English. Don't do that. Just write 2-3 words in Hindi so that you know, okay, I have to translate this segment into English. Right? Any doubts so far? Notes taking is really, really important, and you should focus on note taking. It's not going to come overnight.
You need to practice.
Yes, you have to practice about this, and when you are practicing, you have to fix this skill. Okay, I'm going to take notes while I'm practicing. You can't think, okay, I'm in an exam, then I will take notes, and when I'm practicing in class, I shouldn't take notes. So it's not going to work like that. So how this thing work for you? Notes taking. You can ask me any doubt because this is really important. And we can also play an audio, and I can tell you how to take notes. You want me to play an audio?
Can you tell me a little more about like if you have to translate from English to Hindi or Punjabi?
Okay.
Actually, that's the difficult part in Naati.
English to Hindi?
Yeah, English to Hindi or Punjabi.
Uh-huh.
We get stuck over there with the vocabulary and.
Okay. Yes. You have any doubt regarding this?
Yeah, I think Hindi to English is easy.
Okay.
Translating, but when it comes to English to Hindi, I have a bit of troubles.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to find why are you guys having difficulties, to translate English to Hindi?
Maybe in Hindi to English because we generally speak English, but most of the words
Yes.
translate को हम translate ही बोलेंगे. We won't say अनुवाद,
Anwar.
right? But there when it comes English to Hindi, तो हमारे को मुश्किल होता है उसको translate करना as compared to English to Hindi.
Yes. So that's why we say this exam needs at least 2 months preparation, right? Or you have to know the vocabulary. If you don't know, you got late, I just explained. Any case, if you don't know the specific word meaning, then don't stuck over there. Don't show that, oh, you are nervous and you don't know the meaning. Just go with the flow. Just speak that particular word in English or whatever, in which language, right? You are not supposed to show nervousness throughout the exam. You have to have smoothness and no hesitation, no pauses. If you have to speak that English word particular, just say it. Don't worry about that. But if you give like hesitation, pauses, then it will, deduct your marks.
And while taking notes, like if the person is speaking English, should we start taking notes in Hindi directly, or we should?
No. Just try to take notes in English.
Okay, then translate.
Because हमारी speed नहीं होती है ना हिंदी.
Yes.
So it's better English में अनुवाद translate अनुवाद करो उसका.
Yes. और आपको ये बात समझ लेनी बहुत जरूरी है कि this exam is working on a deductive marking हो रही है, आपको पता हो. तो आपको यहाँ पे earn नहीं करने marks, आपको save करने. You are supposed to save marks. तो just avoid mistakes. Okay?
What are the biggest mistakes in Naati exam?
Like you distorted the information, the whole information you distorted. Like if I say I saw a dog in my backyard and you said, oh, I saw a cat in my backyard. That's a totally, information you have been distort कर दी. तो उसका तो कोई कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता फिर. और if I said like before that चोर खिड़की से भाग गया और आप कह रहे हो कि चोर दरवाजे से भाग गया. So it's also bad. और मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देती हूँ. You just need to translate that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
आपकी मुझे कोई बेदारी नहीं है. Something like that.
Okay. That was very literal meaning. We are not supposed to give very literal meaning. No, that's wrong. No? That's cool. So yeah, you tried, that's okay. But we can't give literal meaning of that.
अधिकार.
Yes.
You don't own me. Like you
Own me.
When we say like
Own me. You don't own me.
तुम्हारा उसके भी मतलब.
Huh.
Like we can make it simple.
Yes.
Instead of like using literal words.
Exactly. Got it? Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. Just like